You and I must embrace the seasons of life, the good and the bad. Now, I'm not talking about just being passive when life happens, because life happens to all of us. I'm not talking about just folding your hands and saying whatever will be, will be. You remember that old song, Que alas, alas. The future's not for us to see. Whatever will be, Que alas, alas, whatever that means. Now, that's not what we're talking about. But I'm saying, in this life, life is about seasons. And we must learn to embrace it is easier to embrace good seasons. And of course, we want to make them last. But sometimes, how many of you have ever discovered in this life that you are either in a bad season, or you're just coming out of one, or you're just about to get into one? How many of you have ever discovered that in this life, sometimes our good seasons run into our bad seasons? That sometimes I may be having the time of my life in one area, but I'm struggling in another area of my life. Come on, talk to me in this house. Are you with me? It's just that as you observe the times that you're living in these times of global warming, because sometimes one season runs into another. And sometimes life becomes unpredictable. And yes, sometimes you will be thrown into a season that you felt you were least prepared for. But I want to encourage you, when it comes, embrace it. Don't deny it. Do not live in denial. If you have, for example, if you have lost your job, do you know, by the way, that sometimes when we go through loss, whether it is losing a loved one to death, or even losing a job, do you know we go through seasons of grief? Have you seen people, by the way, who lose a job and they will still wake up on a Monday morning, dress up in a suit, and leave the house? Because they have refused to accept that job is no longer available. Because when we embrace the season that we are in, then we develop the wisdom of how to handle that season. How do I move on? What do I do that now this thing has happened? Where do I turn in this season that I am in? What help do I need in this particular season? So remember, we're not talking about being passive, but embracing the season and understanding that life is about season.